When you hear the song Angel by Sarah McLachlan, does your mind instantly go to those commercials showing abused, neglected animals flashed across the screen? Do you want to change the channel or burst into tears because you can't stand to think about what neglect and abused animals look like? Well, if so, you're not alone. Those commercials are brutal to watch, but they do get the point across. This evening, I'm here to ask for a donation to the Jacksonville Humane Society by describing the local need, talking about the benefits, as well as what your contribution will do to impact the community in Jacksonville by donating to the Jacksonville Humane Society. An article on WJCT.org states that more than 2.7 million healthy and adoptable animals are killed in shelters across the United States every year. Luckily, the Jacksonville Humane Society is a no-kill shelter, and it was founded in 1885. It's been a no-kill shelter since 2005. It also works in the coalition No Kill Jacksonville, which partners with agencies such as the Animal Care and Protective Services and First Coast No More Homeless Pets. Their vision to create a community in Jacksonville where no animal that is healthy and adoptable is killed in the community became a reality in 2014 and still rings true today. However, in order to continue to operate under a no-kill status, adoption events and fostering are necessary in order to prevent overcrowding in the shelters. Just the other day, I was volunteering at the Humane Society when 4 tiny kittens were brought into the shelter. Someone found them in their neighborhood, didn't know what else to do, and couldn't find the mother, so they brought them to the shelter. Now, because they were so young, they needed to be bottle fed every 2 hours in order to survive, which also meant that they weren't going to be able to stay at the shelter. Luckily, another volunteer was able to bring them home and foster them, give them the time and attention that they needed. Otherwise, I don't think that they would have survived throughout the night. According to DoSomething.org, only 10% of the animals received by shelters have been spayed or neutered. And as precious as each animal life is, in order to help the increasing pet population be better controlled, spaying and neutering is necessary. An article from USA Today reports that animals that are not spayed and neutered may have shorter lifespans due to the urge to roam, get into fights, or even have an increased risk of developing some type of reproductive system cancer. So now that we've talked about the need, let's talk about the benefits. Not only does the Humane Society provide adoption and fostering programs, but they also give back to the community by offering affordable veterinary services that are open to the public. Quality, low-cost medical services, from vaccinations and wellness care to surgery and lab work, are performed at the hospital right on site. Studies show that animals make our lives better. In the book, How Animals Affect Us, psychologist Peggy McArdle discusses how interactions with animals have a positive role in children's cognitive development, and there's also an improvement in the health and stress levels in adults that interact with animals. But did you know that giving also has mood-boosting benefits as well? A study published in Nature Communications magazine found that making generosity a habit may influence long-term well-being and happiness in people. So it's appropriate that the Jacksonville Humane Society offers a Generosity Breeds Joy Day on November 9th of every year in order to raise awareness and also to give people the opportunity to donate. And finally, TurboTax.com states that religious and charitable organizations that fall under Section 501c3 can receive tax-deductible contributions. The great news is that the Jacksonville Humane Society is a 501c3 organization, so your donation will be tax-deductible. The impact that your contribution has is simple yet powerful. In 2008 alone, with contributions from people like you, the Jacksonville Humane Society performed over 7,300 spay and neuter operations, microchipped 7,400 dogs and cats, fostered 4,300 animals, and found nearly 7,500 pets their forever homes. So now that I've told you about the need for the Jacksonville Humane Society, discussed the benefits of donating to the Humane Society, and the impact that your contribution will have on the community, what are you going to do to help? Every penny counts, and as little as 63 cents a day has the power to give these animals a better life. So go ahead, check your backpacks, your purses, and your pockets for some loose change, and donate now. There are animals in our community that need your help. Will you help them?